So welcome back guys to Rising Coders era, and in this video we are going to find out the factorial of a number. So we are having a number and we are going to find out the factorial of that particular number. So we are going to take the number from an user and then we are just going to calculate the factorial of that number. To find the factorial of a number, what we do, suppose I am having a 5 factorial. So 5 factorial is nothing but 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 up to the 1. Okay, it is going to start from that number and it is going to end at the 1. Important thing is that you should know what is the for loop and what is the scanner class. So you should know both of these concepts. Is going to print here system.out.println and message that enter a number, okay, to find the factorial, enter a number to find a factorial. So user is going to enter some number which should be stored inside a variable. Okay, system here s must be there. And it should store inside a variable. So for that I'm just going to take an integer because user is going to enter an integer, and that is going to be number is equal to scan dot next integer. So we just have to scan the next integer. Here we are just going to use a for loop. So first I'm just going to write for is going to int I is equal to the number, I is going to be equal to the number, and then we just want the I value, it must be greater than and equal to 1, and it should we are just going to decrement here. Okay, we are just going to use I minus minus. So before this we are just going to declare a variable integer factorial. We are just going to create a variable name as factorial and which will store the value as, okay, which will store the value as 1. Okay, we just multiply 1 with any number, so it is going to be that number only. If I am just going to multiply 5 with 1, so I am just going to get output as 5. If I am just going to use 0 instead of 1, then it is going to be 0. Okay, so we just want to go in the reverse order and we just want to multiply it. So is equal to, we are just going to do with I. Okay, so whatever the value of I is going to be, okay, so whatever the value of I is going to be, it is going to be multiply and inside the factorial. Okay, so factorial it is going to be multiply, and finally we can just display the output over here. So mistake, just print and again print. Okay, so this was just the error. So I'm just going to make clear the screen and we are just going to run the code. Okay, so it is asking me enter a number. I'm just going to enter a number as 4, and when I'm just going to enter 4, so it is 24. Okay, so for 5 I know it is 120, so I'm just going to enter here 5, and okay, it's properly worked. If just I'm going to make this comment, when I'm just going to make this comment, I'm just entering this and I'm just going to write here system, and inside this I'm just going to write I. Okay, so what is going to happen, let's say it is going to reverse all the numbers. If I'm just going to enter 5, it is going to reverse all the numbers in 5 4 3 2 1 up to 1. Okay, it is going to print all the numbers one by one in the reverse order. So this is called as decrement. If you want to increment, you just have to use plus symbol over there, and then it is going to just print here, okay, system.out.println, and that is going to be factorial. Right now we have not declared the factorial, we have just comment out it. And if I'm just going to remove this comment and we are just going, and if I'm just going to write here 5, okay, I'm just going to write here a number as 5. So what is going to happen, 5 4 3 2, and then the final value which is going to be the factorial over here. We're just going to write here some string so that you will understand it, and we're just going to remove this. If you just want to keep this this one line, you can just keep it. For right now I'm just going to remove it, and we're just going to write here factorial of number. Okay, so I'm just going to write fact, just going to run the code again. I'm just going to enter number. Suppose I'm just going to enter a number as 10. We are just going to enter, so it is going to show the factorial of 10 is this. Okay, if I'm just going to run the code again and I'm just going to see the factorial of 2, so 2 into 1, it is going to be 2. Okay, so this is all about this video guys, and thank you guys for watching this video.